Real quick, if you are interested in receiving 7 free steps on eliminating procrastination, click the link in the description below and you will receive them to your email. I guarantee you, because I've used these steps for the last year and a half and I've been able to accomplish so much, and I have so much joy, I have so much peace, and I have so much free time now by using the steps that are provided to you. Just click the link in the description. I guarantee you, you won't be sorry. Hey y'all, let's talk. I'm Cherie Denise and I'm so thankful that you stopped to watch this video. If you have not, please subscribe, like, and comment. Also share the video if you find it to be useful. Today's topic is on procrastination. Okay, so I know for a fact that a lot of us struggle with specifically like accomplishing our goals, right? And I know that there's New Year's resolutions that happen and everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna lose this many pounds, or I'm gonna get to a size this, or I'm gonna start my business, or I'm going to travel more this year, I'm gonna save this much money. So there's a lot of things that we experience throughout the year that kind of get in our way, such as obstacles and challenges. But I'm here to tell you that yes, there are things that get in our way day-to-day basis. I get that. But for the most part, you know, my dad and my mom used to always say, where there's a will, there's a way. So I didn't really, I understood it at a young age, but now as I get older, it's almost like there's no excuse, you know what I mean? Like everyone wants to be a millionaire and everyone wants to have their own business and never work for anybody else again. Now, I understand there are a small percentage of people who want to just work for somebody else, retire at the retiring age, and, you know, be happy with the $3,000, $4,000. But there is a large percent of people that I know who are striving to, you know, to hit the mark and to be above the norm. And you know, I've known people who have retired at the age of 35. I've met them, and you know, some of us get a late start. Some of us didn't start opening our eyes and our ears until later in life, late 20s, early 30s. And a lot of us are now striving to be the best we can be, and that's pretty much walking in our calling. Like, I know for a fact that I don't want to work for nobody else but God. And I know that sometimes we have to work in a job to learn the behaviors and learn the characteristics of a person with good work ethic. But at the same time, once you've reached that point in your life, that's when we elevate, and that's when we graduate to becoming an entrepreneur and a small business owner or a large business owner, right? So procrastination, it's something that is developed at a young age, and what it does is it triggers a person to, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. For example, laundry, right? Laundry, everybody has to do laundry, whether you have a wash and dryer in your house or you have to go to the laundromat, right? So, well, I hope everybody does laundry. We don't want you out here stinking, okay? So we all have this task, which is laundry. And sometimes the laundry just piles up. That is an evidence of procrastination. So in order to get the laundry done, we have to maybe set a day of the week, a certain time frame, see how many loads we gotta do, and get the laundry done. But there's certain things that come into play with that, right? We gotta make sure that we have laundry detergent, we have to make sure that we have fabric softener, and that's pretty much it to get that task done. So there's a day of the week, there is a time frame, and there's also materials and supplies that are needed to get this thing done. And there's 7 days in a week. Me personally, I like to do laundry on Thursdays because when Saturday comes, I just want to be able to not go to my day job, but work on my business goals and not have to stop what I'm doing to do the laundry. So Thursday mornings, I do my laundry. And it took me a while to kind of get that schedule going, but now that I've got that schedule and I was able to say, you know what? Oh, that's an excuse. I can't do laundry because I have no laundry detergent. Okay, well, when I do my shopping, make sure that laundry detergent and fabric softener are on my list. So it's all about eliminating excuses and getting it done, because laundry has to get done, right? We have to go to work. So sometimes we procrastinate getting gas, and now you're gonna be late to work because you have to stop at the gas station. Well, you know how much it takes for gas it takes for you to get to work every day. So why don't you fill up your tank on a specific day, maybe the day you get paid, and then count how many days that gas is in your tank. And then when you start going to a quarter tank, make it a rule to yourself to say, you know what, when I get to a quarter tank, I'm going to fill up. That could be maybe 3 or 4 days. Some of us is just 2 days, depending on your commute to work. Procrastination has been something that we've all experienced, and maybe for some of us more than there should be, right? And my goal is to help those who procrastinate exceedingly abundantly. And I'm not talking about the gifts that the Lord has for us. I'm talking about you have set this bar for yourself that I'ma just put it off, I'ma put it off. You're so used to saying, I'ma just put this off, or oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Why not do it now? Get it done today. I guarantee you that when you decide to do things now, in that moment, when it's done, you feel accomplished. There's no reason you wouldn't feel accomplished, right? It's about priorities, and it's about doing what you say you're gonna do. Being a man and woman of your word. So additionally, when it comes to what I want to do for you, it is help you see the bigger picture. And a little bit background about myself. In 2019, okay, I was able to write a book, publish the book, sell and market the book, have a book launch, work 2 jobs, take care of my son, do the parent-teacher conference situations, go up to a school when he wasn't acting right, and schedule time in between to have time for myself and have 2 vacations, okay? So I know that sounds like, you know, well, maybe you had help or maybe you have support. Whatever those thoughts are you're thinking right now, even to this day, I would want to say, you know, I don't know how I accomplished all that in the year. And the year's not even over yet. But my key point to this topic is I did it because I did not wait. I did not delay to put things off. Let me tell you a little testimony. Earlier this year, it was last year. Okay, so last year, I had to go get some fingerprints done. And I waited last minute to get the fingerprints done. So now here I am panicking. I'm going through traffic, trying to find a place that didn't close early so I can get my fingerprints done. And I was like stressed. I was putting the stress that I was experiencing, like there's no reason I should have been at this point where I'm trying to weave through traffic to find a place to get my fingerprints done when I had well known 2-3 days prior that I needed to get my fingerprints done. So now it's almost like that adrenaline and that stressful situation had me all over the place. Like if you had called my phone during that time, you would have got the verbal business. Now, okay, like not cuss you out or anything, but you would have felt the irritation in my voice because I was irritated at myself. I was upset at myself because in my mind, I'm thinking, yo, Cherie, you could have got this done 2-3 days ago, but you put it off until tomorrow. And in that very moment, all I heard the Lord say was, don't delay. And I was like, Lord, I don't want to delay. You know, I want to get things done timely. And our God is a God of order. So when all of those words and that message was brought down on me, I said, you know what, Lord? I'm committing to you and I'm committing to myself to not delay and to do things timely, efficiently, and diligently. And ever since last year, you would think I'm a whole new person, right? But all I did was transform my mind, and I began to seek the Lord, and I began to say, you know what? I delay some of my bills. You know, bill collectors are calling, and I might have the money, but I'm like, no, you'll get it when I want to pay you. And that mindset will leave us in a poor state. You know, poverty thinking is what I call it. It keeps us in that place of, well, you know, I got it, but they can get it when I feel like giving it to them. We're not picking up bill collectors' calls, and you know, we see a 1-800 number, 855 number. We're like, oh, they can go to voicemail. And I used to say, if it's important, they'll leave a message, okay? But when I think about me not delaying my bills and paying them on time, I'm being faithful to that commitment that I had. If you signed a document saying that you're gonna pay this amount and you don't hold up to that commitment, now you've broken that agreement, and we want to move away from breaking agreements. We want to move away from that poverty thinking, okay? So that's it. That's all I have to say today. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Again, subscribe, like, comment this video. If you found it useful, definitely share it. As I always say, Sheree Denise, and I'm out.